Hey guys, Crank here, Crank's Fab Shop. Check out my new project. Although that truck is for this project I'm talking about, that's not the project truck that this video is about. Check it out.
Hey guys, so we are headed out bright and early this morning. The Dodge Ram is no possum. Okay, we didn't hit it. Good. So the Dodge Ram that I just showed you all is not the project truck that I really want to talk about in this video. So I did just buy that truck, and it is for this project that we're heading to pick up now. So I've actually already been here and purchased this truck, but it's been a few weeks. I recorded whenever I was there.
Hey guys, Crank here, Crank's Fab Shop, and you may be wondering what's behind me. Well, I'll tell you what's behind me. It's our new project. Yeah. My wife's gonna kill me. Oh well, we're still looking for an oval window Beetle because we have hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. I want to thank you all for that. But yeah, a deal popped up. I found it's something that I've been wanting to do for a little bit, and I felt now was the time to go ahead and at least get the vehicle. Anyway, here's some B-roll to show you what we've got. That's right, guys. We have bought ourselves an International LoadStar 1700. And you may be wondering, James, why did you buy that? What are you going to do with it? Well, the plan is to slam it on probably some 22s, semi wheels, and make us a little tow pig. We will be pulling the fire truck bed off of it, saving that for, you know, potentially a later project, do something, because it's a really cool bed. And as you can see, that thing is in good condition, matches the truck, just good patina. It's a really neat bed. So we may be doing something with that in the future. We're not going to do it for this initial build. What we're going to do, the plan for this, is to put this thing on the ground. Like I said, some big wheels, put it on the ground, airbags. Just, we want something to be able to pull a car hauler, a fifth wheel. That's the big plan with it. I'd like to have something to be able to pull a toy hauler with, like a fifth wheel toy hauler. My truck back there, as you can see, got my stepdad Todd laying underneath there looking something. It's just not, it doesn't have the payload to pull a fifth wheel like we'd like to. And you know, the big thing that's really going to help us here at Crank's Fab Shop is with this truck. So we've bought this truck. This is our truck. We made the deal with it. We got to do some title work, but I got the bill of sale in hand. The truck's mine, been paid for. I can't get it home, and that's an issue, because I see project vehicles all the time that, hey, I would love to go and jump on them. I just don't have the way to go get them myself. And I've seen a project vehicle that was out west that I'd really like to have had, but I don't want to pay somebody to go get it. I want to go get it myself. You know, that's the fun part. You know, luckily I found this truck. It's only about an hour from the house where we're at now, so we were able just to drive over here and take a look at it. And luckily, who I bought it from works at a shop. They have a guy that delivers vehicles for them. That's actually lives pretty close to where I live, maybe 15-20 minutes from me, so I don't have to worry about it on this one. But in the future, I would like to have this truck to where I can hook a gooseneck up to it and head out west to go get, you know, oval window beetles, because I can't find anything on the East Coast, guys, not that's affordable. There's some stuff out west, but again, you know, I do have a truck and a trailer that I could get an oval window beetle, so I don't need that. But if I'm going out there, you know, maybe buy more than one vehicle, more than one project, if we're having to drive all the way to the West Coast, which I would like to do. But anyway, let's head back to the house.
Now we are going to meet the transporter to pick up the truck and get this thing home. So we'll see you all when we get there.
All right, so we've got it pulled out. It was sitting down there. Now we've got it up here. So that was fun. I couldn't see anything. And as you can see here, because I couldn't see behind me, we got extremely close to my truck. But hey, only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, am I right? Oh, come on. We got it home and where it's going to sit for a little bit. So I do have the 97 Ram 3500 that we're going to use for the engine and transmission for this truck, and potentially the rear end out of the Dodge go underneath of it. I do believe we're going to use the chassis from the LoadStar. That's the plan anyway. I'm looking to get some GM spindles, 3500 spindles, GM brakes, all that kind of good stuff up front. We're going to make some custom control arms up there. Well, attempt to anyway. All right, guys, that's where we're going to end this video. As you can see her back there, we got the LoadStar home, safe and sound. It wasn't too bad. It was pretty easy to get loaded on the trailer, a little tougher to get off the trailer, but hey, we got it on and we got it off. So she's here. So next time you see the LoadStar behind me, we're going to be cleaning it up. Figure we'll give her a good wash and maybe look into getting some of that patina stuff they put on there, the juices they put to really make that patina pop. Drop a comment below if you have a suggestion for whatever product we should use. I know there's a few of them that's out there. And if you're one of those companies and you want me to try your product out on that, hit me up and yeah, we'll throw her on there, see how she does. But anyway, I got to look into some of that stuff. But yeah, we're gonna get this thing cleaned up in the next video, and potentially try to get this thing started and running. So the guy that I bought it off of did say that he got it started whenever he had purchased it, and I'm not sure exactly when that was, but it has been sitting for a little while since then. So we'll see if we can get it started and running. I know there's a few parts in the floorboard and spark plugs and rotor buttons and all that kind of good fun stuff. So, but anyway, that'll be on the next one or two. I don't know. We do have to get Herbert finished up. We got to throw the dash back in Herbert, and we'll be just some small odds and ends for that, and then we'll be ready to drive it for the summer. I do have a trip coming up in like 2 weeks, so I got to get him back going so we can take Herbert down to the mountains. But anyway, that's for another time. Until next time, we'll see you later, YouTube. Bye.
Well, bye.